Hello, my royal subjects, and welcome back to episode 16, which you guys will be seeing a week after episode 15 is uploaded because I need to.
I've decided to go and hide.
Yes, I'm attempting to make it look like I have an okay uploading schedule when I don't, because I've only made these episodes in the past like I don't know, 2 or so or 3 weeks. Also, Flish, here's a bunch of carbon.
That's not helpful. I need wood.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I gave you carbon. You asked for carbon a while ago, and I gave you carbon after a while. So there you go. But yeah, this
I
is
need power poles.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna make it look like I'm an actual good YouTuber, which we all know I'm not. But oh well. If you win some, you lose a few thousand. We're gonna craft that, and we're gonna craft this, and then this is all prepared to have the thing for the stuff to do the and all kind of fun stuff. Alright.
Aha!
Well, I'm gonna cut it back. I'm gonna cut it for a real second.
I have done it!
Great. I am gonna go check up on my food, and I am gonna go get a few other things done. In the meantime, there's gonna be a lot of... In the meantime, we're gonna stockpile landfill because rainmake, and all that fun stuff. So we will be right back in just a moment. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It looks so, I know I just said it looks, but anyway. So a few things that changed. Flish had to get off, so unfortunately I'm going to be ending off this episode. Of course, this isn't going to be very long, so I'm going to stick around and record for another like 45 minutes or so. You know what, scratch that, I'm going to pause it, I'm going to cancel it, and I'm going to change it to 40 minutes. Because I'm doing a lot of background stuff, and I've been waiting here for like, I don't know, a few hours now, letting all this, landfill build up, where I got all this built, and then I got all this done, and then I finished this entirely. Almost. Speaking of finishing, and there we go. It's all done. Huzzah. I am going to take this down, and I am going to do the math on camera on how to make this thing tileable. And my cat's gonna be meowing in the background because she has done a very big bad and isn't all too appreciating the fact that she's locked in my room because she's being a bad kitty. So, you know, and people don't really want her outside of my room because of that. So, yeah. If you do hear distress meowing, no, it's perfectly natural. My cat's just gonna be in timeout in my room because she's being bad and annoying everyone else in my household. Aside from me, she doesn't really annoy me all too much, but yeah. But, you know, she's accompanied by plenty of toys, cat food, cat water, got a place to sleep, got a litter box, not toilet, what am I thinking of? Everything like that, so no alarm whatsoever. So I say we should make a setup that produces 1 slag a second. Now let's look at here. Now this requires electrolyzer load and purified water. And these all require purified water, right? Not except for these, but this produces 1 slag every 2 seconds. This produces 1 slag every 4 seconds. Oh, wait, the difference is just water then. Well, what do we have like direct access to? Because this makes purified water. What are you used for? Yeah, making normal. Jeez, my hand is all scratched up. I just noticed this. Anyway, the mineral sludge, mineral gas, sodium carbonate, and it's getting the stuff that we don't need. And you're going off to actually make this. Alright. And you are making water purification. You are making sling water and purified water from regular water. think. We'll take all this down. Time to redo everything because I want to. And I would say it's a surprise to Flish, who was doing this right before he went off, but yeah, he wasn't able to, because, you know, he had to get off. So I think it'd be a neat little surprise for him to see all the work being done already and all that kind of fun stuff. Put all this in here. Yeah, pretty much just all of it. Because we got so much space. We might as well redo it all. You're not doing the thing because you're full, and you're full because this is full. This is a lot of stuff that is mined. Here, I'll cut right back when I mined it all. Alrighty, and we're back. And as you can notice, I removed a lot of stuff. Like, a lot. Now our base looks basically like we just started. It actually looks pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. And what I can do with this sand is just do that, and eventually we'll fill in this little bit right here. But for now, we are going to start the process of getting all these things, all this fun stuff. So the first thing is getting up like an official, an official way or official place where we're gonna make iron and store it. And the more I look at my hand, the more I realize how fucked up and messed up it is with how many scratch marks. Because I was playing with my cat over there while I was waiting for the landfill to stockpile and all that fun stuff. And there is another plan to basically put landfill right down here and then make another 2 of these. But yeah. Aside from that, it all starts at the blast furnace. For some reason, this uses fuel. And we have no way of getting the next tier 1, so oh well, sucks. So let's just alt. Oh wait. So let's say we want to make iron, so it takes 24 iron to make 24 iron ingots, right? Now this takes 12 iron ingots, so we need another induction furnace. Jeez. And that is just a bunch of resources. So let us get a bunch of resources. Can we make one now? Nope, we're missing a lot of steel. I don't know, Flish. He was just on here. Alright, so let's open Flish. He has a bunch of resources that we could possibly use. I was hoping there was gonna be some steel in his inventory, but apparently not. And these will come of use. The algae farms. Not sure why he had those. Really, there's not much I really would want to take from him. I was hoping he had more steel. Definitely want those. We're gonna take some iron pipes if there is any. Take that because in case we need to make steel, because we're gonna set up a very, very basic version of steel if there are none, or if there is none. Right, there is none. Alright, and this requires hydrogen or oxygen, sorry. I can get that easily through this. You will be voided. I'm starting sting. Right. There's a water board. Yes, right here. Requires 2 basic plates. And this requires solder. Pretty sure I don't have any, so we're just going to have to do the long and hard way. Where the heck are the water pumps? Overflow top-up valve. I literally just saw them, and I probably missed over them. If you're like screaming at me, it's like, oh my god, they were right there. Why didn't you see them? Like, bruh, they're so obvious. Well, I'm blind. Ah! Eat slowly, because I like 3 separate times. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you never put your base in the chest. Because then you get this. And this is, oh, it's in my inventory! I feel really smart right now. Alright. Like, you don't know how smart I feel. Like, I feel so smart that, like, you don't even understand. Alright, and we got that going. We're going to use 1 stack out of the thousands of stacks of stuff. And yeah, this is going to slowly make us some steel, which will allow us to make another induction furnace. And definitely make more casting machines. So just stick another stack of iron in there for good measure. Also, an idea. Is to do this. And then the overflow valve. And then this. You know, I don't really trust myself putting a full stack of iron in there. There we go. This is making us steel. We need basic circuit boards. Which means we need solder. Yay. We should be able to make it though. So to get solder, you cook up solder mixture, which is lead plates. And you get lead plates by simply just smelting lead ore. Yeah. So let's smelt some lead ore. If I can find some lead plates, that'd be preferred, but there is some solder. Then we just need the basic plates, which requires basic circuit boards, which requires the copper, which we have, by the way. Also requires paper and the pulp. Now we can craft an induction furnace. We also need inserters, which it just so happily shows us where they are. And this is one. This produces 24 in 4 seconds, and this uses 12 in 4 seconds. So yes, this is perfectly ratioed out. And then this makes 120 molten iron. To use this uses 40. So 40, 80, 120. So I need 5 more of these. 5. These don't have electricity. That probably helped, to be fair. And the basic plate, basic circuit, which, you know, we have enough, so yeah. All we need to do is just make these, and I'll cut back when we got those. A lot of cuts today. Alright, and I'm back for hopefully the last time. Now, what I did was I set up a basic blueprint of getting all this stuff, and I know I said I'd show it off, but I got a bit ahead of myself, and I completely forgot to unpause my recording when I did this, but this is so far what I have. Wait a minute. Alright, so basically my thought process on this was that it's going to be 2 belts. And there's going to be, you know, 2 items can fit in one side of the belt, 2 items can fit in the other side of the belt, and these can basically act as a long inserter. So the first 2 are going to be these short belts right here that come all the way up to right here. And these are basically the long inserters, or rather, I can just do this and save myself the headache.
Ryan.
Who are you talking to? Not down here. And the intrusion upon my father's girlfriend. Huzzah. And I guess everything more we want to add is just going to come up through here, come up and over, and then we can add it up here. But this is where we're going to do charcoal up here, which is also going to feed itself through the middle of this. Hence making itself useful and not just making space. So the second bit is doing the calculations for the ore. So it is a common knowledge that for this to make, you know, ore, it's 1 to 2 to 6. One blast furnace supplies 2 induction furnaces, and 1 induction furnace supplies 3 casting machines. And because you have 2 induction furnaces, you have 6 casting machines. And this makes the total ore. But let's say we have 1 blast furnace that, let's set this up, because this right here is going to be iron. Let's say when I get everything built, placed down and all that, yeah, so this is all prepared for iron. So this needs a total of 24 iron. So 12 iron, so 6 iron per second to work full time, right? Right. And the main way to get iron is through, it's up here, the ore crushers. We're going to take these for good measure because we're going to need them anyway. Let's look through the chests real quick to find them. Taking everything I can find that we'll possibly need. Yes, or sorting facility, not crusher. Duh. Is that it? Nope, we have one more. So, ore sorting facility. And to get mainly iron, Drivelite. So these things, main copper and these things main. I'm not sure what's Drivelite and Saphirite, what's different between those two. But Well, so we'll finish this up and I'll call this an episode. Hopefully not too much noise is being made in the background. Yeah. So anyway, so this takes 4 Sephiroth per second, makes 2 iron ore. And if we need 6 iron ore per second, we need this much right here. And this will produce 3 copper ore per second, so we can actually supply 2 iron and 1 copper fully. So I think that we should actually do that, because we're going to need copper a lot more than iron. And we can always expand upon this later. Amazing. Maybe I should put back at a later date. And iron should come all the way up here. But yeah, this is definitely what's going to keep happening. And what I'm going to do, because this is no longer going down, is... So I want slag to come out right here. And I want this to come out right here. So it'd be best if we got more stuff, because we need the stuff. I'm gonna get all this, we'll put that away, this. Let's put copper, because why not? I am trying to record. Yes, so thank you for all this wonderful noise. Hey, it's 11 p.m. by the way. On Saturday, so no, it's not. Well, if you want me to make a successful YouTube career, no more blah blah blah. No, it's not.
They can refer your special until you give it to us.
Well, alright, I'm gonna cut back and deal with my wonderful family. Alright, and after dealing with my amazing family, yeah. This is gonna continue. But anyway, yes, we want copper on this side, and we want iron on this side. And great, and this is all actually gonna stay here. And iron is gonna come up to here. Actually, never mind. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I just told myself... Oh. And this is going to come all the way up to right here. And this is going to be 2 iron and 1 copper. And I'm getting messaged online! Alright, I'm done. And turn on do not disturb. There we go. Now this is gonna have a filter of slag to the left. Great, and this is gonna have a filter of iron ore to the left. And there we go. Now, we actually don't need to put this all the way up here. In fact, what we can do is... Where are these? Right here. I can have an insert, go to there, or I can have an that right there. So these right here. Let's have this go right here. I feel like it would be wise to have this here, as in like, so like both of these go into it, and then I don't know. I mean, that might be good. I'm so used to clicking this, so what I'm gonna do? See, what am I doing? What I can do? Change this to 1, change this to 2, and then boom. Now when I press 1, 2, 3, yes! Alright. that's going to go this way. To do everything else that it's going to do, I'm going to break this. Missing iron is a shame. Do we have any more iron actually? It'd be pretty nice if we did. Nope. Oh well. We tried. And this requires. So this requires 4 Sephirite per second. 12, so we need 24 Sephirite per second. This is how this is going to work out. Actually, we want the smallest amount of time traveled, and this is how it's going to be done. Here we go. We want to waste as minimal shit. Stuff. Yeah, this kind of dedicated this, so I mean, this should do both sides, so it's fine. It's pretty much like right here. So produce all that stuff, and these should be pretty full. I almost feel like I should have another belt going through here, but I really don't want to mess with that kind of stuff. So for now we're good. So let's see, 4, 8, 12, so we need 24 per second. This, alright. So, to make crushed Sephirite, we need the crushers, right? Yes. And this crushes 2 Sephirite or into 2 crushed Sephirite. So, really, it's just, this is 2 per second. And we need 4, 8, 12, 24 per second. So, we need 12 of these bad boys. So it's pretty much like just 2 of these are should be dedicated to 1. Oh, great. How do I want to do this? I mean, I guess this works. This needs, yeah, more iron. We'll set that up later. It's gonna crush Sephirite. And now we have to deal with the access stone, which, I mean, could come through the back. gonna look pretty cool though, to be fair. But this is kind of planned to be like, oh, by the way, this is gonna be tileable. Now it is entirely dependent on how much stone I produce, whether or not I will make this 2 lanes. Because this right here, if it's too much, then I'll just like basically move this forward and have them all 2 lanes, and then yeah. So now evenly distribute everything, which is pretty easy. I think in my mind this works, because then this distributes like, I don't know, 4, so it moves on, and then it's each. So let's get this crusher here. Basically 1 2 double 1 2 double 1 2. Oh wait, no, I do this to the other ones. Duh. That's why I was confused. I was like, why is this doing the thing that it's currently doing? Oh, right, because that's how it's supposed to work. There's just gonna be a lot of ringing because of my cat. Now my plan is to basically, this is going to be ever expandable this way, so, you know, to kind of succumb to the other ore, and should this need to have more stuff, I mean, this is kind of made just for iron and copper. I mean, best case scenario, we have 4 iron, because right now this is supplying 2 iron and 1 copper, so this is like a 6 to 3. So if we have another 6, we'll have like 2 more, and then boom, 4 iron, 2 copper. That's pretty much a belt, or a bus. Sorry. So much to do with so little splitters. Of course, you know, we need iron for that. There we go. Now, the next step. Is this one right here is pretty much useless. Because should we need other resources, then this should, we need more landfill, which we actually are making, so it's pretty much just a waiting game, really. I don't know what to do to actually expand this further south. So yeah, I'm gonna expand it, and I'm gonna go down, and then I'm just gonna like expand this little bit right here. This is my next step. But now this should be enough for another 3, should we ever desire to do another resource. Like, for instance, like crushed rubite, which will get lead and nickel, and then we should make way for another one for tin and silicon. We could do copper and tin and magnesium, you know, all that kind of stuff. Right now, this is just built for iron and copper, and whether or not we have the resources, we'll find out. I mean, obviously, we don't have the full resources to get this fully built, but I mean, better than nothing, I suppose. But yes, now next to get the actual saphirite, which is spelled by S-A-P-H. Not at all. Crushed saphirite, which requires sapphirite ore. Then we get this. How do we get it? Physically mining, yes. So 200 metallized equals 2 times 55% saphirite ore, which is 7% saphirite. So we just need, you know, 1 saphirite ore in 4 seconds, mineral sludge, a crystallizer. Haha, crystallizer. So this, we need to make this. And not only that, we need to make 24 per second. And this makes 1 per 4 seconds. Oh. Really? This makes 1 crystallized saphirite ore in 4 seconds. And this turns 2 saphirite ore into, yeah, so this is gonna be like a fuck ton of crystallizers, is what I'm getting at. Alright. Well, we can customize it later. For now, this needs this. So, 2, 3. And this is a 1:4 ratio, so 4 of these equals 1 a second. We need 24, so 24 is 68. I mean, this is a lot, by the way. Is there a better way to get this? So this gives me, yeah, how do I get this? 1 every 4 seconds, and 2 times 55%. Now I wish I got this 1 every 1 second. God. So it's like 55% to get 2, but this is the old way in the crystallizer. This is the new way in the crystallizer. Oh well, we work with what we have. And yeah, this will just be ever expanded. 3, 6, 9, 6, 9. For now, we can only fit 3. But this can be expanded given more landfill. Which we are gaining. For now, I just want to set this up so it works. And we're not gonna, at least I'm not going to be expanding this, 6. 9. 10. I guess we can do 6 for now. And have this as 12. Oh, whereabouts? Time to get more. That's all. I wonder how Flish is gonna feel when he sees this all after I'm done and how it's gonna turn out. I'll definitely ask him like the ratios for all this stuff and see if like I'm just like thinking of this wrong or something. Well, anyway, it needs 25 mineral sludge and 25, 50, 75 for 4 seconds. So let's see, 75 divided by 4, which is almost 80. Let's do 80 divided by 4, which is 220. We need like 20 a second. 20 a second to get this perfectly. And make mineral sludge. I mean, the way we do it anyway. Is in a filtration unit with slag, slurry, and purified water. And this makes 50, so let's see, 25, so 12.5. So we actually need like 2 filtration units to handle this. 4, 6, 8. So we need 8 in total to handle it all. And I feel like we don't have that. Oh, and another one. So let's quickly grab all the machines because we have the space for it in our inventory. This as well. Filtration unit. Oh yeah, and now we have 12 of these. Great. So I think this should be the max we should have. I mean, and then when we get 12, this will be 6, 12, 24, 48. Yeah, this will be, or 6, 12. This will be 24 in total when we get the tier 2. Because I think the tier 2s are faster than these. So we should fill this up nicely and then basically be a full thing. But for now, we will expand this later. Filtration unit. Yeah, these produce 12, so I only need like 2, but you might as well produce 3. I'm gonna do it up here actually. The charcoal filter, slag, slurry, and purified water. And you know what? Because we have 3 and we'll eventually need more. But I only plan for 2 because we have 2. This makes 12.5 per second, and then in total it makes 25 per second with both of these. And this only needs a maximum of even like over 20. So the first thing is slag slurry. How do I make this? 5 slag or 20 crushed stone, and since we're not really using the crushed stone for anything, this will be perfect. Now I need to make sulfuric acid, which is just sulfuric dioxide gas, and purified water, which is just sulfur, which is hydroxyl sulfide, which is viscous. Oh. So this right here, this stuff right here is what we're going to use. Alright, so to make the slag slurry, yes, now to make the sulfuric in a chemical plant. And this makes 30 every 2 seconds. And you use okay, so make this lag 30. Liquefier. Got it. So I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. And this uses, so this makes 15 every 3 seconds, or 50 every 3 seconds. 50 every 3 is like 30, and then it's over 10. And how much do you use? You use 12.5, right? And I'll get my calculator out of here. So 50 divided by 3, 16.6 ongoing. And this uses 12.5. So we need 2 of these. As we slowly but surely fill this bit out, be able to do this. And we can always add more if need be. Actually, you know what? I think it's better as if these are on the bottom, because I'm going to bring this all the way up and under. So sulfuric acid. So to make sulfuric acid, it's made also in a chemical plant. So this will make me change my mind and think best option. Something like this. One would think that we don't need these. Do we have any like special undergrounds? Can I make undergrounds? Cat, what are you doing? Oh my, yes, this video is getting long. Sorry, I completely lost track of time. Alright, this is going to wrap it up for episode 16. Sorry I ended off so late. Sorry it took so long. It completely slipped my mind that I have a timer for 45 minutes. God. So anyway, I love you guys. I will see you all next time. This probably is going to be like 45 minutes long. I have no idea. We'll finish all this stuff up next episode. I'll be on like, for you guys, I'll be on like completely next week. Like in 3 weeks from now, or 4 weeks, or whenever this video comes up. But yeah, I will get all this stuff done alone, and then we'll surprise Flish when he gets back on. But anyway, I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and most importantly, leave a comment below, and if I can speak correctly, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.